May the 4th be with you, Beans.
But may the G-Force be with you, Universal. Because I'm about to ride the VelociCoaster. It's annual pass holder previews right now. In like 10 minutes, mine starts. I'm so excited. Now, if you guys didn't know, the new coaster is located in Islands of Adventure. The adventure begins. Now, I've been waiting for this coaster for like 2 years. Oh God, oh no. So there's the shot of the VelociCoaster in the background, and right here it says, Universal annual pass holder access to a registered event this way. Now, I know this is gonna get kind of a lot of heat, but I'm a bigger Jurassic Park fan than Harry Potter. I just grew up with all the dinosaur action figures. I'm super excited about this coaster. No, I think it's interesting they're having us go to the left, because if you go to the right and cut through Seuss Land, it's a lot shorter of a walk to the VelociCoaster. Okay, who would win in a fight? Captain America or Wolverine? Now, if you're wondering why it's extremely busy here, it's because all like the cheer groups are here in Orlando. It's kind of a hell week for all theme park employees, because they're just, oh, those cheerleaders destroy the employees. Please be nice to all the theme park employees this week. It is hot today, man. I am sweating like Bob Chapek in church. Man, Rexy always has the best spot. He's always in the shade. Now, we're gonna pop into Jurassic Outfitters real quick. Now, I've been pretty critical on the VelociCoaster merch that they've made. I haven't enjoyed any of it. They look very tacky, but they finally have like good merch, and I'm gonna buy this shirt. I love this so much. So it's all about Mr. DNA. So it says Mr. DNA, Jurassic Genetics. Oh, he looks so cute with the little mosquito right there. I don't know which one to get. I like them both. Do I just get both? I think I like this one a little more than this one, but I love blue. All right, so this one's gonna be $30, and this one's also gonna be $30. It looks like they're out of my size in this one. I'm gonna come back and get that one later. But this one, they have a large in it. Wait, these are new also. I kind of like these too. Jurassic World, from like Fallen Kingdom, the volcano going off. Where's Owen running down it with a gyrosphere. And they got one in kind of a maroon color too. Oh, it's got like the rip marks. Okay. And then here's like a Spirit jersey. I like the lettering for Jurassic World on the side. I never realized this, is that what the shirts are displayed in is the Jurassic Park River Adventure raft. They also have this one where it's like Mr. DNA on the front with Jurassic World, and you turn it over, and then there's a design on the back. They were able to find a large in the back for me. Okay, I got the shirt. I love this so much. So this is where they have everyone entering for the annual pass holder VelociCoaster preview. Here we are. So I'm gonna say literally just cut through Seuss and then Hogsmeade and then come this way and check in, because it's just too long to walk the other way. I did get the t-shirt though. But all right, so now we've passed like the little security checkpoint. I think here they're gonna be scanning our barcode for the pass. Oh man, here we go. So it says VelociCoasters and a technical rehearsal. The wall over here is themed. There's the... I don't think you understand how excited I am right now. So here's the Discovery Center. They did a full-on new paint job on it to make it blend in a little more with the Jurassic World theming. Now the trash cans for Jurassic Park are tan, but these are great to fit in with Jurassic World. And then all this signage looks just like the signage from the movie Jurassic World. It's got kind of like a 3D effect on it, so that's gonna be us. So before you enter in, they have a test vehicle that you can sit in. Attraction entrance, wait time coming soon. So the coaster's gonna get right on top of you in the queue. Now, the nice thing about this queue is it mostly has a covering over it, so when it's raining during the summertime, you're not gonna be drenched waiting in line. Now they have these big industrial fans in this next little waiting area. You can hear the raptor noises. It's like a little like light show with the score playing right now. They have this massive Velociraptor sculpture. If you look all the way at the top, that's the actual coaster. That's insane, man.
These swift feet, not only are they fast, their bite is equivalent to a large American alligator. That means we can retrieve any lost items from the paddock once they're gone. I'm here to help keep you and your belongings safe during your raptor run today.
It looks like they have water fountains in the queue. Now in that room it's more of the concrete, and here it's like a wooden wall, which is interesting. Alright, now we're transitioning from the wood back to the concrete. What's this? Oh, I think we're gonna see the coaster launch through. You can hear the walls vibrating. Oh, it's turning red. Oh my gosh! Oh, what? Oh my gosh, they're the raptors. That was so cool. So you could see the coaster go by, and they have like the screens where the Velociraptors walk by, as if it's actually there with the coaster.
Will indicate which
Heading back
locker
in
is
here.
You won't be returning to this room. You remember that
Raptor
number,
Training Room
symbol,
1.
or color to
Raptor
retrieve your
Training
items.
Room
You
2.
must put all of your loose items, except the park ticket, in the locker. Metal detection.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of all these and we'll talk about it real quick. Here's Dr. Wu right here.
Of avian and reptile biology, developing the foundations of this groundbreaking paleo-veterinary science that was designed and developed right here in order to formulate the complex game plan for how to properly care for and maintain these magnificent animals. And now, you can take advantage of the opportunity all this provides to see these raptors in thrilling close proximity.
Some of the asset containment guns over there. Oh my god.
Here we are.
Oh, wow. I would love a print of this. This is what they need to put on a t-shirt.
You won't be returning to
It reminds me of the posters when you're exiting Star Tours.
symbol or color to retrieve your items. You must put
Oh, I love the goat that they put down there. Alright, the Pteranodon flyers. I have done that. I've officially done that now. And you got the river adventure over here. We got the Mosasaurus. For Universal Hollywood. Theo has a new king, the Indominus Rex. They got the InGen right here. So with these lockers, these finally fit the Harry Potter wands. Okay, from this point on, I can't film anything. Okay. Alright guys, I will see you on the other side. We're back. So each of the locker stations are a different dinosaur. Alright, so there's the metal detectors that you have to go through. I think my soul left my body. Let's get out of here and we'll talk about everything. So when you're exiting, they do have a spot where you can purchase the photos from the roller coaster. I have never noticed this mosaic on the Discovery Center. Okay, I just rode the VelociCoaster and my honest review is it was the most fun I've ever had on a roller coaster my entire life. All right, so pretty much the gist of like the roller coaster is Claire wants to put, you know, a new attraction in the Raptor pen. Owen's not having it. That little like pre-show scene happens after the metal detector, so I wasn't able to film that. So you get in, you're like in the coaster, which is super comfortable. Getting ready to launch, there's like the Raptors on each side in like a pen, and then they shoot off like they're running like in Jurassic World when Owen's on the motorcycle and they just kind of like sprint out. There's so many twists and turns. It's a very smooth coaster. I was just giggling and smiling the entire time. 10 out of 10.
It's a mess.
And I think that is the most fun I've ever had on a roller coaster in my entire life. The aesthetic is great. You truly feel like it's a Jurassic World attraction and there's so much love and care put into it. Universal, good job. Disney who, honestly. This is one of the most fun coasters I've ever been on my entire life. It is worth the trip to Universal just to ride that coaster. So much fun. Like, I don't think you realize how much fun it is. So nothing will be in your pocket at all, except your card. I think if you have a fanny pack with nothing metal in it, I think then you can ride it. I know somebody like snuck on a camera and posted a POV. I don't know how they did it, because you have to go through metal detectors and they wand you. The costumes are amazing. The costumes are based off the scene when the kids are driving up the security team there. That's what their costumes are based off of. They have a wonderful little like ID tag. I cannot wait to ride it again. You truly feel like you're in the middle of a raptor pen, where you're just weaving and twisting, and when you go over the water, you like do a twist and you're upside down over the lagoon in Islands of Adventure, and it's insane. Okay, and then we enter into the gift shop. I was here the other day, so I already like showed you guys what's in here. Oh, in the gift shop upstairs, they have this wonderful T-Rex Lego. It does come with a shirtless Jeff Goldblum. Now this is what I'm talking about for good merchandise. It's the fan, but it's like the Dilophosaurus. It'd be even cooler if it shot water out. Now the upstairs of the Discovery Center used to be blocked off. You used to not be able to enter out here because of all the construction for 2 years. But now you can sit out here on the patio and watch the VelociCoaster go by. We're gonna take a little break real quick. From the time I got in the line, it took about 30 minutes to get through. So the lockers are a little different. They open from both sides. So you put your stuff in to the front side of the locker, you then go ride the ride, and when you're exiting, you can open it from the back side. So I put everything in there, and I put my point and shoot in there first. My point and shoot is almost like $1,000. And it fell out because I didn't realize that it was gonna pop out first because I pushed it all the way against the locker, and now it doesn't work. So if you're worried about the double-sided lockers, don't put your point and shoot in first. It'll cost you a lot of money. Maybe I can fix it, I don't know. It's like bulging out. The screen looks a little cracked. Let's go get our Velociraptor pin now. Now we are back in Universal Studios now. It's time to go to the annual pass holder lounge. We got the new pin for the month for the VelociCoaster. Looks like the little baby raptor hatching out of the egg. It says, it's a girl. Just because it hasn't happened in 65 million years doesn't mean it won't happen today. It's a good senior quote right there. Okay, I just checked the phone. It says it feels like 100 degrees out. Oh man, it's so hot. Now Mardi Gras is on. The Secret Life of Pets are back out. I cannot wait to ride that ride in Hollywood. It looks so good. Shout out to these dancers going all out in 100-degree weather. Alright, it's just a little too hot. I think I'm gonna head home. We'll do like a full review of the VelociCoaster and all my like thoughts comparing it to the Hagrids and everything. Now George, did they allow you to ride the VelociCoaster?
They didn't send me an email, so I couldn't get a reservation.
Okay, I'm gonna go home now.
Now guys, we are back at home. Let's kind of talk about our little experience. First of all, I want to kind of talk about how the whole preview system works. Universal, I don't know if they accidentally sent out the email. It was wrong. The emails for the reservation system only got sent out to a couple people, and so like Allison didn't get an email, but I got an email. So like Allison couldn't ride the coaster with me because she didn't get an email or the link in time, so like that kind of stunk. So very few people actually got the email to ride the VelociCoaster. I was very fortunate to get my reservation time and to ride the ride. The ride's not supposed to open until June 10th. That's like over a month from now. So it's kind of crazy to think it's already been like documented and like filmed and everything, and the ride's not supposed to open for over a month. So it's like, I love that there was previews, but it's also kind of crazy that like anybody who didn't get to ride it kind of got spoiled because everything was already covered during the first day of previews. But I will say the coaster is so much fun. So my favorite coaster of all time is Hagrid's. I think it's like, I don't know. I think I need to ride the VelociCoaster a couple more times to fully compare it, but it might beat Hagrid's. It's just so much fun. There's so many fun twists and turns. When I rode it, I was like all the way in the back. I heard when you're in like front row, I heard that's incredible. So I think I'm gonna make my final review after I like ride front row, but so far I think it's a 10 out of 10. Universal really knocked it out of the park. Now in 2020, Universal had the Bourne Stuntacular, which I think was better than Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. Some people might disagree with me, but I just had more fun going to the Bourne Stuntacular. My jaw dropped watching it. And now we come to 2021, you know, the two new rides are gonna be Ratatouille, which is almost a decade-old ride for Disney, and the VelociCoaster. Yeah, I think Universal wins again. It's insane the quality that Universal is coming out with. They're really giving Disney a run for their money in every aspect, whether it be the food, how they treat their employees, the rides, the atmosphere. Disney can't even rebuild Epcot, and Universal is building a whole new theme park. So I think the only way Disney can really redeem itself with like being the coolest and the best is their new Star Wars hotel. Honestly, watching that lightsaber shoot up like an actual lightsaber, I nerded out a lot. I think when it comes to the VelociCoaster, they listened to John Hammond and they spared no expense with building this coaster because it truly feels like you are in the middle of the Jurassic World movies. Universal, finally, their merch game is back and it's strong. This shirt is great. I love all the little hidden Easter eggs and details that they put in it. Now, for June 10th, what is gonna happen? That queue is not big enough to handle the crowds that will be showing up. So I think it's gonna be virtual queue only. I think they'll hit capacity within a couple of minutes and it'll just be some people get the boarding group and some people don't. I can't wait to go back and rewrite it. Again, let me know down in the comments if you guys have ridden the coaster, what were your thoughts? So guys, on that note, I love you all. Please stay safe and I will see you all on Friday. Bye.
They have Poe out, the one and only Kung Fu Panda. There's this mother who just walked by. She said, "Oh my God, is someone actually in there?" I think she thought it was like a giant animatronic.